Are you interested in buying a Kubota BX2380 used or new and want to know some more of the details about it? In this video, I'm going to go over all the basics and features and functions of the Kubota BX2380. Hey guys, Zach here from Kubota Lynchburg, and today I wanted to do an overview of the Kubota BX2380. So if you're interested in buying one new or used, we're going to have this one here that I'm going to show you all the features and functions on, give you some of the specs on it, the details, so you can have a good comparison video to compare versus other Kubotas or other brands. So as with all my videos, I'm going to start with the front of the tractor, work our way back. So the BX series has the LA344, so that's loader, arms, 344 kilograms of lift capacity. So in pounds, you multiply that by 2.2 and you come up with roughly 650, 700 pounds of lift capacity with this tractor. Got other videos out there that have the actual lift capacities of the area where we test the front end loader to see exactly how much it can pick up. But keep in mind, roughly 650 pounds of lift capacity. That's a very good scoop of dirt, gravel, logs, limbs, whatever you are moving around. So I like to start with the front of the tractor. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the front loader and the bucket. This is a quick attach 48-inch bucket. So a 4-foot bucket for material, again, mulch, gravel, dirt, pushing snow, whatever you wanna use it for. And it is a universal quick attach on it. So if I were to pull both of these levers here, I could pop this bucket off in 3 seconds and we can put things like snow blades, pallet forks, grapples, and other attachments on the front. Since it is universal, it means you can get one from any other brand, any place, used or new, on Facebook or Craigslist. You can go ahead and get something for the front of this tractor. So it makes it very versatile on the front. You're not just stuck using a bucket. If it is a pin-on style that you're looking at, unfortunately that is difficult to convert over to a quick attach. Not impossible, it'll be a little expensive, but it is nice that the way we sell the new 2380s is with the quick attach. So you have a single lift cylinder here in the center. A lot of the other tractors you'll see will have dual cylinders on them. This is a single pivot point lift cylinder. It's bigger than the other ones, but they put all the pressure in one. Pros and cons to this, but doesn't really matter. It's the same lift, same curl capacity. If we work our way back, we have front grill guard that comes with this loader. And if we want to go underneath the hood of this tractor, we actually have to hop to the other side and pull up and out on this lever. This is, as always on Kubota, metal hood, metal fenders. We don't do anything plastic on that kind of stuff. And this is how you get underneath the hood. Not a ton to see underneath there. Your basic things are going to be your air filter. You got a radiator screen back there and some easy access stuff to your radiator. A little difficult to get to from the top because it is such a subcompact tractor. But realistically, once you open it up, anything you need to get to is right there on it. Slide this back down, slide this back. We do have different tire options on this tractor. So because this tractor has a mower deck on it, and I'll talk about that real quick, you can get a 54 or 60-inch mower deck, so up to a 5-foot mower deck. You can choose either a drive over or a standard pull-out style mower deck. Now this one is the drive over style, so you have these ramps that'll basically come out, slide down. You would back over it once you disconnect all your pins. It does make it easy if you're physically incapable to pull out a mower deck, or let's say you don't have pavement or concrete that's easy to slide one out on. If all you have is gravel or dirt, it is easier to have this drive over style. A little bit more expensive because you're paying for the features and the ramps on it, but you can get this in a 60 or 54-inch belly mower. If you are getting a belly mower, a lot of people will opt for the turf tires. So when you're on this grass and it's wet like it is this morning, you're not going to be ripping it up or leaving marks in it. You can also get industrial tires or hybrid tires. There are 14 tires on this. There are other videos out there about which tire option is best. But turf, R14, and R4s are kind of the most common on this tractor. If we go ahead to the back of the tractor, I'll show you guys the 3-point hitch. Even though this is a tiny tractor, this is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in America. the Kubota BX series. It is hugely popular because of its durability and everything. It still does have a full 3-point hitch with a rear PTO and everything, so you can run your rear implements. And surprisingly large implements. So I would put a 4-foot bush hog behind this. I'd put a 4.5 foot tiller behind this. A 5-foot, 6-foot blade, a rake, even easy. A 4-foot grading scraper. So all sorts of attachments and options you can get on the back of this tractor by using your 3-point hitch. Basically on your 3-point, you do have these turnbuckle style stabilizers. If you're getting this tractor, I would highly recommend looking at Messiks.com. They have a kit that turns this into a telescoping stabilizer option. The turnbuckles are going to be an absolute pain in the butt to do adjustments all the time. Look at the Messiks options that they provide. They make it in-house, or honestly, they're on Amazon and everything as well. And just get what's called a telescoping stabilizer kit for the BXs. It'll save you a lot of headache in the long run, or get a quick hitch, one of those options. On the BXs, we'll go ahead, and we'll talk about PTO real quick. So this is a 23 horsepower tractor. It has 17.7 PTO horsepower, so that's why you can run those implements of larger sizes. Kubota's transmission and engines are such high quality. They have good transmittal of engine to PTO horsepower, so you can run these larger implements off of the back end. So if we go ahead and take a look at the operator station next, this is what kind of makes the BX one of the most popular series. It has a very large floor plan. I'm 5 foot 10.5 inches, something like that. I don't know, it's been a long time. But I can sit in this comfortably, and this is the seat even forward. Where's my slide back? Somewhere. Well, there is a slide for it to go back, and I'm just missing it, I'm sure. Anyway, you can slide the seat forward and back, and I'm drawing a blank on where that is, but you can forward and back, and you can get more operator station out of it. But even for me, with my height, it is easy to use everything. You do have a tilt steering column to make it easier to get on and off and to use, and you have a hydrostatic treadle pedal over here. So these BXs will only come with a hydrostatic transmission, forward and reverse. On the 2380, you even have a cruise control button, so if you have these large areas of grass that you're working in, you can go ahead and cruise control and just roll with it, and you don't have to worry about keeping constant pressure on the treadle pedal. You have a brake pedal here, and that is also your parking brake, and you have a high and a low range. So I'm going to show you guys the controls real quick. So let me show you here. This is your loader control right here. This is how you're going to control your loader. That is a double acting loader valve. That means you can move your loader arms and your bucket simultaneously. Makes it very easy to use. And the nice thing about the BXs is a lot of the other tractors, your controls are up here. On the BXs, since it's back here, you can put your elbow on the armrest and you can just use it like this. Very comfortable, very easy to use. This is going to raise or lower your mower deck or your 3-point hitch implement. You have a high and a low range. So it's only a 2-range transmission. In high range, you're not going to get a ton of power, but you'll get speed. And low range is where you're going to be most of the time when you're working with it. And then you have 4-wheel drive. Well, this is 2-wheel drive, and then 4-wheel drive right here to switch between them. Again, you have the hydrostatic treadle pedal. The shadows are kind of covering it, but you have forward, and you have a reverse right there. And that is going to be very easy to use. And then you have your display here for your fuel levels, RPMs, hour meters, temperature gauges, and all your sensors to it. So very comfortable, very easy to use operator station. That's what makes the BX series, this 2380, so popular, because you don't really feel like you're using a tractor because it's so comfortable and so kind of, it just makes sense where everything is laid out. Kubota did very well on this. The other thing I'll talk about real quick is your Swift-Attach loader system. So from this seat, and there's videos out there, I've got a video on it. From the seat, I can take the entire loader frames on and off of the tractor without ever leaving. By using 2 levers here and 2 levers here, I can disconnect everything, back away from it. I can go mow the grass. I can come back, hook right back up without ever getting out of the seat. And that makes using this so easy. And that process will take you about 45 seconds. That's it. So if you're looking at tractors and you're considering the Kubota BX2380, it's about as solid of a tractor as you can get. There's not too many extra fancy features or anything. It doesn't even have DPF or DEF, the emissions requirements, since it's only a 23 horsepower. It is solid, robust. It's going to last you decades without any problems. So if you have any questions, let me know.